Ay, 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 ay. Okay, testing sound. Sounds good to me. Every time I log in, they are dancing, and every time I'm doing this. When you abuse them, they stop dancing. They stop annoying me. I don't even feel bad for them. They're just so annoying. It looks like I'll have more time to hoard for Serydra, because she is in phase 2 of the banners next update, which is great. Why do you want me to do Cienjo La Fu? Cienjo, Harta Space Station, Amphoreus, Enigma Deep Exploration. What is this? Eternal City of Kema. And this, I suspect, is continuation of this golden scapegoat one. So.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Yeah, we are officially in denial. Wait, I entered the wrong place. Hi, not having a good day? So far, yes. I always found this mural suspicious. I wondered what it means. Now it kinda looks like either a head of Iron Tomb or a core of Amphoreus full of golden blood or something. Sus. All those murals are sus. Everything is sus here. Ah, you are here. Oh no, Lygos is here. I don't like you, man. Also, his design always was suspicious. Like, it was weird that he had this pattern here on his chest that was exactly like in Vortex of Genesis, and that he had a hole inside his chest that had that golden blood pouring down here. and he has those additional hands for no reason. Now, at least from the trailer, we can say that he will be the bad guy of the next update. Isn't this Talia? What a coincidence. Perfect timing. Let me introduce you to my teacher and my teacher's teacher. Why is Lygos teaching you about golden scapegoat? This is my teacher's teacher, the Antikytherian scholar, Mr. Lygos. He's the only one in all of Okema who can fluently recite ancient Titan text. Oh, a little foreshadowing. Yeah, I mean, we still don't really know in lore community what the golden scapegoat is actually about. Because it's kinda confusing. It's written like a poem and it's very metaphorical and it's hard to guess what it is about. Like, first people have attached it to Finan because of Flame River. But then we learned that when Flame River meets Finan and they kill each other, they become one. So technically the puzzles, when the shadow meets you and gets destroyed, is subverted in reality because it's not what happens to Finan. And also there were those people that noticed that Golden Scapegoat looks exactly like the symbol on Mighty's back. Like, Mighty has two sets of tattoos, in front and in back. In front he has like a symbol of he has like a symbol of what is that element named? Quantum. And on the back he has a symbol that looks kinda like a goat. Wait, give me a second. So there were like theories in regard to this golden scapegoat thingy. Nobody is sure what it is about. Now are you happy? Yeah, that's like the idea is that those are like bodies from the previous lives that they can turn into at will. But those personas are already dead by the standards of the world they lived in. Okay, now it looks more natural. Before it looked like I was standing on my chair. Avidius, you flatter me. Antiquarians are naturally good at remembering bits and pieces of knowledge, so I simply assist Okema in the ways I can. And we also know from this patch that ancient titan noises come from the fucking Black Tide. So another weird thing. Oh yeah, I understand Titan speak. Without context, it sounds like, oh yeah, he is the interpreter of the god. But with the context, it's like, hey, he's evil. I know Lygus, but in Italian I have met before. Don't be surprised, I'm just an enthusiast of ancient Titan language, nothing more. By the way, I'm the teacher mentioned on the teleslate, the one who helped you decipher the information about the golden scapegoat. That would be kind of cute, having a model that is so short you need to stand on your chair. I feel like it would only work if it was like a chibi model. Or it was like an animal form, maybe. Alright, let me formally introduce this young lady, Miss Diogena, the Light Hunter, mentioned on the teleslate. She is a brilliant scholar who translated 20 passages in Golden Scapegoat's mutterings. What you're saying is getting more and more exaggerated. Come to think of it, I believe this is the first time we have officially met, Talia. It seems everyone is enjoying the conversation. Good, good. Let's cut the small talk and get to the point. Excuse me, may I borrow a head? Will a pinhead do the work? Not really, my head is just not in the game. It got dark all of a sudden. It's nothing like that. I meant eggy cranium, the ram's head you recovered from the golden scapegoat. As you can see, the 2 trophy walls showcasing hunting achievements are looking a bit sparse. During last year's routine repairing, Lady Kainis ordered to have them removed. But I'm quite sentimental and dislike leaving the walls empty. So when Diogena mentioned your investigation of the golden scapegoat, I thought your trophies might be perfect for display here. Don't worry, in return, I will assist you in decoding the mysterious information that seems to come from a distant era. Really, that would be a huge help. Talia, what do you think? I don't see any problem with that. No way, I am not taking a loss here. I just had a sudden thought. According to the game's lore, Antiquarians are a race that existed on Amphoreus before. But we know that Amphoreus is not really, it's a simulation. But the simulation kinda was going for at least 28 million cycles. We don't know which current number of the cycle is because the eternal recurrences are not that. But we know that before the humans were part of the simulation, there were like inorganic entities. What's the possibility that Antiquarians were those? Of course, that theory only holds water if we assume that the race of Antikytherians wasn't made up by Lygus, so he could just exist within the simulation without being asked questions. Vicky says that the Antikytherians are likely named after Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek artifact found in a shipwreck off the coast of the island of Antikythera. It is a hand-powered model of the solar system and the earliest known example of an analog computer. I guess it makes sense, though that part about hand-powered model of the solar system sounds weird, but at the same time, Scepter has an entire solar system simulated, so I guess it counts. I don't see any problem with that. No way, I'm not taking a loss here. Wait, what were they talking about? Really? That would be a huge help. Talia, what do you think? That's fantastic. How about lending me 14 trophies? We can swap out 2 each day. It will keep the exhibits fresh while ensuring I have enough for research. Here's the payment I am making on behalf of Council of Elders for borrowing the exhibits. Please accept it. Alright, that works well. I will get started on analyzing these trophies right away. It's also suspicious that he said 14, because that's the exact number of Herschers that existed in Honkai Impact 3rd. The 12 regular ones, and then the Herrscher of Origin and Herrscher of Finality as the 2 last ones. And this is also the same number that existed in Izumo, where Acheron is from. How there were like gods, and the gods were turned into 12 swords, and then those 12 swords were turned into 2 swords, Origin and Finality again. So it's suspicious that it's actually 14 trophies here. Thank you so much, Mr. Lycus. Don't thank me just yet. Oh, by the way, though I mean no disrespect to the Grove, but Talia, could you help me borrow the heart of Cersei from the Grove? But she isn't even a student of the Grove. Besides, that heart is much bigger than a person. Of course I'm not asking Talia to move it physically. Talia, please take this little device. If you pass through the Grove, you will find a small slot under the heart of Cersei's crystal. This device should fit perfectly. Just insert this device into the slot and wait a moment. Once the green light turns red, the heart of Cersei will check our previous translations to see if there were any biases in our research. If all goes well, we might even be able to leverage its computational power to further analyze the mystery of the Golden Scapegoat. Will the Grove really let us? Avilius, the Grove, it was recently attacked by the Black Tide. My condolences, may Thanatos grant them eternal peace. Avilius sighed deeply, an unusual gesture for him. I'll leave the task of verifying our research with the heart of Cersei in your hands, Talia.
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost. So this was my childhood dream, huh?
After inserting the device into the heart of Ceres, a small lead-like green light flickers on. According to Lygus, all that's left to do now is to wait a little while. A few minutes later, the green light indeed turned red. Other than that, you couldn't sense any changes. It seems only Lygus can interpret the results. Sus. The issue with Lygus telling you anything is also that he tells one truth, two lies. How some people say, like to say about him, that he always is mixing the truth with lies, and you never know what is a lie and what is the truth. Oh, it seems the heart of Ceres has completed the calculations for us. Looks like it. Thank you so much. Please wait a moment. I will plug it into my system to read the results. Apologies, it seems something has gone wrong. What happened? Unbelievable, someone has tampered with the heart of Ceres. Let me put it this way. What it calculated for us was nothing. At this rate, whether we can uncover any new information from Eggy Cranian remains uncertain. Is this also a result of the black tide? Oh, what do such a thing? I'm not sure, but based on the limited information we have, the most likely culprit is the terrifying Swordmaster who destroyed the grove. Other than the mindless monsters of the Black Tide, no one else would deliberately damage the heart of Ceres. Okay, now that we know that that swordsman is Finan slash Kaslana, it may be that he did it on purpose to obscure some informations from Lygus and us, to slow us down in whatever we're trying to achieve. Mindless monsters capable of doing something like this? Hard to say, maybe it's just another mechanism of the Black Tide. For instance, the Swordmaster or the monsters might have only brushed against the heart of Ceres, yet caused this level of damage. I'm sorry, instead of helping, I seem to have made things worse. I don't blame you. You have had me running errands for nothing. This doesn't feel that simple. Just like Diogenes' doubts, I also don't think that terrifying Swordmaster is capable of such calculated actions. But still, I mean, looking at his state, maybe not, but maybe yes. In a way, the Black Tide and that Swordmaster are just threats on the surface. They might be symptoms of a great danger looming over the world. Until we discover new methods, it seems our journey of decryption has reached its end. I regret not being able to help you uncover the secrets behind the golden scapegoat. So he is useless. Are you unwilling to let this go? I've heard stories about Kephali. Sometimes they speak kind lies, like when people's actions veer too close to a truth that wasn't meant to be uncovered. That's how I tell my students whenever they hit a roadblock in their research. Talia, I believe these words hold value for you as well. Perhaps you should tell yourself, some unseen guardian of the world erased those results, and that's all there is to it. Now it sounds as if Lygus was the one who did that. Mr. Lycus is always like this. The moment he loses interest in something, he completely ignores it. Anyway, if you have more trophies, feel free to hand them over to me. Oh, you have gathered more than 7 trophies. Perfect. Let me add another to the display. You know, Mr. Lycus' earlier remarks gave me a certain impression. Maybe our translations of Golden Scapegoat's mutterings are somehow connected to the Swordmaster who destroyed the grove. Could they reflect something from that person's past? It's possible, right? Too bad we don't have any evidence. Just like I reminded Avidius earlier, speculation doesn't... speculation alone won't solve anything. Let's see who has come to visit my majestic self again, a warrior from Outlands. Does Bucaleonis lie? Okeman citizens shake their heads. Does Bucaleonis know all the riddles and answers in Okema? Okema citizens nod their head. By Circes, allow me to test you with a stamper. We shall see how your grasp on intellect fares. Can you test my friends? No, I once roamed through Castrum Kremnos where I held martial honor in high regard and only recognized the outcome of one-on-one duels. Seeking outside help is no sign of wisdom. It's something that would get you scolded by the teacher like a piece of chalk being thrown your way. That sounds like Dr. Ratio. Listen closely. It's well known that Okema is home to many delightful creatures, but which one is the most beloved by the citizens? I never turn away genuine praise, warrior from Outlands. Boldly speak your answer. The Howling Chimera, a little bumping steel. The Dromas could be a good choice. I like Mem the most. Wrong answer! The Dromas crushes rocks with ease, and I won't dare bite one. Such a simple question, and yet it can confound a warrior of wisdom like yourself. The answer is far away, and yet right before your eyes. The lion speaking to you now. There are two ways to approach this riddle. First, as a citizen skilled in socializing, one must know the perfect moment to compliment others during conversation. That's the true art of chatting. As for the second reason, well, I have been adorable since childhood. Jesus Christ, that lion is so annoying.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields.
What? What did he just say? Now I'm running with Finan, but I usually were running with...
There seem to be more guests in the
I know what that is. That's thingy. I don't want to do that. I was running with Mighty.
Okay, here's good enough.
Speaking of Mighty, there is the Dromas that wants to... Oh, there is another mission here. Chirping Secret. Oh, finally. Bang! You feel a sudden dizziness, your ears ringing loudly. Clarity and reason slip away as you notice a blurred figure waving at you. Hey, I didn't finish reading. Waving at you from a distance. Could that be Thanatos? It's said that during its prime, Amphoreus was home to over 1,200 Dromasses. What an astounding number. So do you know what that means? It said that during its okay. This was a paradise for Dromasses. Each Titan must defeat 100 Dromasses. Why couldn't Dromasses become Titans? Come over here. Oh dear, that figure is waving at you now, growing clearer by the second. You vaguely recognize it as if it's calling you over. Fine, you decide not to be afraid anymore. After all, everyone has their day. Don't be scared, come sweet death. Are you still alive? Hey. Alive? If to think is to exist, then undoubtedly you are alive. But just now your thoughts had clearly drifted far away. You saw Thanatos beckoning to you. What's going on? Ah, my apologies. This drama just went mad and dashed out, knocking you down. Are you alright? And are you Thanatos? Were you the one calling me just now? Well, how should I put it? You could say I'm currently this drama's caretaker. Sorry about that. I chased it all the way from the Marmorial Market to the Marmorial Palace, and I still couldn't catch up to it. But I didn't expect it to cause harm along the way. That was close. If it had collided with an elder, it would have been disastrous. Even if it trampled a chimera, it would be a huge mess, so I got hit by a droma. I see you're in a good health, full of energy and even in the mood to chat with me, so you must be fine. But, dear, what am I going to do? A rampaging dromas running wild in a bustling city-state is bound to cause trouble someday, but it's too strong for the workshop fences to hold it back, and it's too fast for an ordinary person to catch. Who could help me? It's quite obvious that this caretaker is sneaking glances at you as if he already has something in mind. Are you trying to dump this on me? Oh, how could it be considered dumping? The citizens of Okema all know how capable guests from Outlands are. Perhaps if you prayed a bit to Circes, you might come up with a brilliant solution. Besides, we can't just let this slide. That dramas hit you hard, so compensation is definitely in order. It's not just you, even I want compensation. Just a few days ago, as I arrived at the workshop at my usual time, to start the day's work, guess what? There was suddenly one more Dromas in the pen! I figured this Dromas wasn't exactly a crop from the field, so how could it appear out of thin air? But now that it was there, I couldn't just drive it away. So I've been feeding it for now, but it's not that simple. At the same time, every day on this very road, it runs back and forth several times. Who can endure this? Don't you know the reason? Well, it's normal, everyone is going crazy these days. To tell you the truth, with my years of experience caring for Dromases, I suspect this Dromas must have had its heart broken. Just as you're trying to process this information, hey! The rampaging Dromas dashes past you again. Grumph. From its roar you can hear 5 parts sorrow, 3 parts resignation, and 2 parts disdain for the humans nearby. Alright, even if it's just for the compensation, you will need to figure out its origin. But first you need to calm it down. Forgetting is the only thing ordinary people can do, but for her, I've decided not to. The guards at the city gate mentioned that the heartbroken Dromas has been running wild more frequently, scaring plenty of visitors. So, have you thought of any solutions? Start with its favorite food. Try playing music for it. Bring in another Dromas and call it a day. That's about all I've got. Sounds reasonable enough. Luckily we have got plenty of time to test these methods one by one. I will leave it to you. If we find this Droma's original owner, I will make sure they apologize to you properly. Have them bow deeply. Can they help me clean the bathhouse? Make them mimic a chimera's call. Sure, whatever you want. By this time, it should have returned to the workshop. Let's head over and deal with it. As the saying goes, there is no Dromas a meal of red soil can't handle. If there is, give it another meal. Thanks to the caretaker, you managed to procure heaps of red soil from the Dromas workshop. If all 1,200 Dromases were present, they might have finished it all, but alas, they're not. Now it's time to feed these Dromas. You can do it, Outlander. You must feed it with a sincere heart. Feed it respectfully. Feed it pridefully. Come on, eat this, please. Although you don't understand the drama's language, you seem to sense its joy, if it's not just your imagination. The heartbroken drama suddenly bursts out of the pen and vanishes in a flash. Well, looks it doesn't work at all. Did I do something wrong? No, it's just that the time has come. Let's check its usual spot. It will surely be there. Did I get hit again? You can only watch helplessly as the drama dashes past you again, kicking up clouds of dust. Huh. Would saying I love you to the dramas work? I'm pretty good at that. No need to go that far. Just play some tunes or sing a little to cheer it up. Is this bard saying I love you to every woman he meets? Also, look at his clothes. He low-key reminds me of Mighty. Come on, I know you're great at supporting others. Do it sincerely and earnestly. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Forgetting is the only thing ordinary people can do, but for her, I've decided not to. Louder, more emotion! When departing hour clouds my vision, everywhere I look I see her shadow. Huh? Again. Well, looks it doesn't work at all either. What happened? Why did the drummers run away when I started singing? Was it really that bad? No, it's just that the...
My childhood musings, huh? So naive. So this was my childhood dream, huh? My childhood musings, huh? So naive.
Sorry, I needed to do something.
I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost.
Ah, so this is the origin of Move I Am Gay. Meme. It's not a new model. Hello, Charis King. It's not a new model. It's an old one. Someone just
I will walk to the end with all.
Fine. I love that you are God and all, but don't interrupt me. It's not the all. What I was saying? Someone just redeemed change of the model on Twitch. Are they talking? Keep it up! Okema's most beautiful dramas deserves your utmost effort to win its heart. This isn't something sincerity can solve, right? I think they're making progress. Let's go and check the usual spot. And here it is. It's hopeless. We have tried every idea and yet the heartbroken Romas continues to sprint down the road with reckless abandon. That reminds me of an old ballad I once heard. My steps stumble and stagger to run towards you. Let's talk about something serious. The power of love, isn't it amazing? Look, it's coming again. I don't even bother stopping it anymore. Huh? Something is different this time. The heartbroken Droma's charges passed once more, but now it's followed by several people trailing behind. Line up! March in step! Keep pace with His Highness! His Highness. This is our chance! We finally found someone connected to it. Let's stop them! Bang! You feel the world spin once again, but before you can fall, a strong arm catches you. Oh, was I hit again? Sorry about that. We were jogging here and accidentally knocked you over. Are you alright? Hey, why are you being so kind to these Okemans? When they were ostracizing the Kremnoans, they weren't using such nice words. True, we were at fault first. If not for Kokopo's incredible speed, the citizen wouldn't have been injured. Kremnoans don't stop for anyone. Breaking through everything in our path, that's what flows through our veins. Alright, you think you have figured out who these people are. You know, Mighty is a brother to me. So Mighty leaves and now you're stirring up trouble? Huh? Oh, so you're a friend of His Highness! That's different. Sorry, this was our mistake. Did I get disconnected? It looks like I got disconnected twice. Yeah. Weird. And what of it? His Highness instructed us to treat the Okemans amicably, but does that mean we must retreat with every step, leave dishonorably, and abandon the dignity and glory of the Kremnoans? Let's focus on the matter at hand. A friend of His Highness is naturally our friend as well. Don't lose your manners, or the foreign guest might think we're nothing but brutes who only know how to fight. I mean, technically. So, let me interrupt. Are you the owners of these dramas? No, Kokopo belongs to only one master, and that is His Highness Mighty. To be precise, Kokopo's full name is the Pierce Beast of Kremnos Kokopo III. It was the loyal steed of Lord Mighty, accompanying him through countless battles. Valiant, peerless in combat, and utterly unstoppable. But ever since our king left, Kokopo's temperament has grown erratic, burdened by profound longing. Huh. Longing is a sickness, so what are you doing now? We made a fool of ourselves in front of you. The old saying goes, loneliness is a fatal ailment. It seems Kokopo too longs deeply for its master. Struggling to adapt to the tranquil life within the city walls has only exacerbated its restlessness. I am locally borrowing this rational Kremnoan saying. I will use it well. For Mighty. Because Mighty is also lonely. And we, the Kremnoans left behind, aren't we the same? Born into a life of war, weapons are like our limbs, and armor is our finest attire. But now we Kremnoans are told to put down our glory, pick up hoes and abacuses. It's not something I can easily accept. Yearning for our homeland, for meaning, for our king, being forced to integrate into the city of our enemies. There's a gap too wide to bridge. Only by continuing to run after Kokopo can we soothe the turmoil in our hearts. It's as if we are still following His Highness into battle. Okay. Also, how could those who have always lived in peace understand this? To them, Kremnoans are just belligerent troublemakers, prone to anger and always talking of dying in battle. But they don't realize. In such a world, being able to live peacefully is a luxury, and the King of Kremnons bore that weight for them. Don't get too sentimental. Got it? You're just looking for a substitute. More like the scars of strife, but it takes time to heal. But there is no need to heal. We Kremnons will find our path. Come on, Kokopo, let's go home. Let's find our king and go to where we are needed. If we're unwelcome here, then we'll leave. At the gates of Okema, I will wait with Kokopo. Come to join me if you want to return. Castrum Kremnos welcomes warriors, but does not tolerate the coward. The fate of the Kremnons is indeed tragic and lamentable. But now you finally realize one thing. You forgot to ask them for money. Where's my compensation? And I even got hit twice. So that Droma's true love is none other than Mighty. Are these Kremnons really planning to go back? Maybe I should check the gates of Okema. Hopefully they're not trying to come back, because that's a stupid idea. And Mighty would definitely be unhappy if he heard that. Mighty cares about his people. And he wants them to learn how to live in peace. Oh, Finan.
Every corner of Akama has something beautiful to see. I hope you have a wonderful time here.
Hey partner, you have been tough for must have been tough for you lately. Sure enough, you have been writing your own epic in Amphoreus. Let's keep on chasing that flame together. Did you come looking for me because there's something urgent you need help with? I am ready anytime. Of course, anything you would like to talk about. Have any hobbies? There are quite a lot of things I enjoy, but as for what I would call a hobby, I'm afraid only fighting and treasure appraisal make the cut. Fighting, now we are talking. Right? I love that feeling of being completely focused while swinging a sword, thinking of nothing but defeating the opponent before you. But Mighty says I don't truly love battle. is because you can only briefly free yourself from the duty of saving the world in those fleeting moments at the threshold of death. That's what he said. I mean, yeah. I'm not that noble. Compared to me, Mighty carries far heavier duties alone in Castrum Kremnos, don't you think? I do think. But I'm going to save this for the future. Are there any Chrysos heirs in the prophecy? Yes, partner, there are. The prophecy speaks of many more than one. 12 Chrysos heirs in total, each a hero capable of returning the core flames and inheriting the divinity of the Titans. But you're the only one called the Deliverer. When I first heard the title, I felt a bit embarrassed. After all, I'm not exactly a kid anymore. The kind you would wave a wooden sword and prattle on about how they are going to save the world. To be honest, even after joining the Flame Chase journey, I still felt pretty immature, especially when compared to my companions. I don't have a guy's foresight and strategy, Mighty's conviction and resilience, or Castor's rationality and caution. I even lack Triby's optimism and determination. Okay, so you lack everything? Foresight, strategy, conviction, resilience, rationality, caution, optimism, and determination? Yet my companions call me the most perfect Chrysos heir, and the people of Okema revere me as the Deliverer. Encouragement, hope, yearning, and prayers, the heavy burdens my shoulders bear, are ones that I cannot possibly let down. I've come to terms with it. If they call me the Deliverer, why not gracefully accept the title, That sounds like a problem. That sounds like a low self-esteem, to be honest. About the Flame River and your past. Do I look that fragile? It seems that every companion I've spent time with assumes I have a past so heavy it's hard to let go of. Yes, because you do! Honestly, it's not that bad. I don't believe you. Before I encountered the Flame River, I might have still been bound by that shadow. After all, as a child, I saw that tall black figure as cruel and invincible. But when I stood face to face with them, crossing blades, those buried fears and sorrow ignited into a surging battle spirit and anger. They are not just your enemy. Exactly, now the Flame Rivers stand in opposition to the Flame Chase journey. They are the enemy of Okema and all who hold beautiful hopes for the Era Nova. You might think I've now gained a chance for personal revenge. But trust me, my grudge is pale in comparison to Amphoreus' future. Kokopo! Oh, there's more Kremnoans here. Is that all? Maybe think it over again. The journey home is long and there are monsters outside the city. I'm worried about your safety. No more thinking. I would rather die outside than survive under the protection of a foreign land. Have you forgotten the ancient creed of Kremnos? Have you soaked into those warm baths so long that you have gone soft? But this is the will of our king. Are you going to openly defy Lord Mighty's orders? His Highness chose to return home alone and become the guardian of Amphoreus so that we could live peacefully, free from the company of blades. Why must we bleed for tradition to prove ourselves? He got talked out from their ideas. Then tell me, how do we live here? All I know is how to wield a sword. I can't handle a kitchen knife, let alone a life of flattering guests. I'm a warrior, not some grinning entertainer. Well, Lord Mighty can handle a knife and is a really good cook. Maybe you should, I don't know, learn something from your king. No matter how many choose to follow, I've made up my mind. I'm going home. Since we all regard Kokopo as His Highness' embodiment, you won't reach Castrum Kremnos without its help. Perhaps let it decide the path ahead. As a warrior from the Outlands, a companion of Lord Mighty, please bear witness to our choice. I just want my compensation. Is this some new kind of divination ceremony? Kokopo, hear my plea. I know the Kremnon struggle in Okema. An adaptation isn't something achieved overnight, but this is the path we must walk. The King of Kremnos is far away, shedding blood for us. We should respect his will and ease his burdens. Returning home now isn't an act of courage, it's one of cowardice, an escape from His Highness' entrusted mission from this new battlefield. It's a refusal to change, a retreat into comfort, a fear of an uncontrollable future. That's true. In the Kremnoan Creed, there is no fear. There never was, and there never should be. That is our tradition, the foundation of our unedful identity as Kremnoans. Kokopo, make your choice. The Dromas gazes toward the direction of its homeland, letting out a low, mournful cry, but the only response is indifferent clouds and hollow wind. Here can it still hear the sounds of battle ringing out in Castrum Kremnos? In its deep sleep has it dreamed of warring alongside its master? Does it still feel the stir of its soul, yearning to return to those days? The drama turns to look at the Kremlons behind it, warriors who had fought, alongside its master. No matter how they dressed their wounds in honor and pride, they are still people who bled and felt pain. They have a long road ahead of them, so long that not even the gate of infinity could measure it precisely. Because life isn't divine providence, it's a human resolve. Come on, heartbroken Dromas, you have got to make a serious decision with a sincere heart. Hey, read the room, will ya? Why are you still here? In that instant, a clear cry pierces the silence. The Dromas has made a choice. It turns towards Okema's gate, walking away. So that's it. The second command I have no reason to disobey further. It ends here. Perhaps you can find work in the workshop. Walking Kokopo isn't a job just anyone can do. Farewell, your highness, our king. May every Kremnoan find a new life, though it's difficult fleeing back to Kremnoan familiarity from the start ensures a change will ever come. And that's you for witnessing this. May the Nikador watch over you. And thank you. Heartbroken Dromas, you're so gentle. Why are you crying, guy? I mean, technically Mighty is also gentle. I'm so moved, so tearful, I finally understand. You have turned into the Dromas? Are we about to hear more about the Dromas' love story? Turns out the Dromas' true love is Castrum Kremnos. Aww. Oh wait, I also have a mission somewhere here to pick up. What's this? Wait, did I just click through the talk? I thought it was like an encounter.
My childhood musings, huh? So naive.
Talk to Garment Maker. As you touch the mannequin, Aglaya's voice emanates from within, causing you to shudder involuntarily. Garment Maker. No need to panic, my distinguished guest. This mannequin is my garment maker. I have granted it a portion of my divinity so that it can take action like a living being. Sometimes I use it as a model for tailoring clothes. If necessary, it can also carry out official duties or engage in battle. I see, it's like the miniature Hertas. Though I'm not sure what you mean, I agree this method of controlling puppets isn't exactly unique. As long as you understand that's enough. The mannequin doesn't express displeasure at your interruption. It doesn't have a face capable of making expressions, but the sudden silence tells you that perhaps it's time to leave. My distinguished guest, please don't rush to leave yet. I still have something to say. Can you read minds? Only when we are connected by the golden thread. You have experienced it personally before, haven't you? In fact, I've been troubled by something recently. If you are willing to lend a hand, I'll be very grateful. This is the truth. Not long before Okema was invaded, I received some prophecies. Unfortunately, I was too busy to pay attention to them at the time. I've tried to interpret these prophecies recently and discovered they were obscured by an unknown force, which I can't unravel alone. Therefore, I need your assistance. Do you need me to generate electricity? While you indeed received Oronik's blessing, I'm afraid we must seek the help of the other Titan's kin in this matter. Don't worry, I will assist you through the process and share the interpreted content with you. In simple terms, I need you to help connect a type of creature called creation nymphs. They possess the Titan's blessings and can aid me in interpreting these prophecies. And this is what I didn't click. Creation nymphs? That's a little complicated. In short, nymphs were essentially humans being who had lived in the era Chrysia. Legend has it that Thanatos sent disciples of Romans to defective cocoons, where they were reborn as butterflies, destined to continue their lives as loyal aides to the Titan. In the era Bellica, Cerces accidentally lost their divine form. Nestia, unable to accept the fact that their lover was injured, connected Cersei's scattered bodies, intending to weave them together with threads to bring the other Titan back. The former followers of the two also voluntarily joined this arduous journey, and they are the creation nymphs. The beautiful and fragile belong to Nestia, while the brave and strong belong to Cersei. Assembling a divine body is no easy task. The nymphs must perceive all things, gathering wisdom and love from the world of others to provide for Nestia's weaving of the golden thread. Thus they have an alternate name, weavers. But this act is destined to be futile. Information overload. All you need to do is bring back any nymphs you encounter, and I'll handle the rest, distinguished guest. During the process of capturing them, you may witness some phenomena that are hard to comprehend. Don't worry, those are merely the remnants they leave behind. In Okema, the nymphs exist in the form of butterflies. The aura of romance oozing from them is unusual and should not be difficult to distinguish. I've asked my trusted nymph to prepare a small puzzle for practice. Why not give it a try, my esteemed guest? It may prove useful in unraveling future prophecies. So listen carefully. Created by Cersei, yet bound by the string of romance. If you touch its roots, you can create the knot of destiny. Huh. Created by Cersei, and Cersei is erudition, yet bound by the string of romance. Huh. Seek out its hidden place. I've left a gift there just for you. Did I get disconnected again? No. No, wait, I got disconnected once. Why? My internet is fine.
What's Dad talking about?
My babies. So this conversation was real. I saw it actually in a few fanfics. People were... It looks like people were quoting them verbatim.
There seems to be a new shop.
Huh. Excellent! Like a butterfly. This puzzle isn't a walk in the park. Are you a genius? Here's the reward from Lady Aglaya. I'm going back to her now.
Pretty good luck.
Not bad, my distinguished guest. You're more skilled at this than I imagined. To facilitate your collection, I've set up multiple garment makers in areas where the larvae are likely to appear. Pretty thoughtful, right? Now you have access to them as well. I'm looking forward to your good news, my distinguished guest. Thanks again for your assistance. I feel like I got this mission before. Awful.
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
Never save for tomorrow.
Who do you think will win this? I bet money that the strongest lance can smash that shield to pieces. And you're an expert? I like the design of the spear, but I'm not sure about the quality. I'm not being picky, it's just neither of their wares seems particularly good. It's hard to find a qualified arbitrator, but don't worry, I'll give you a discount. That's right, Talanton will never approve the outcome of the contest without an arbitrator as a witness. Cartona's help. Passing by to purchase masonry materials. I am. Crowded and noisy. For what reason is it so? You can't be sure who will win exactly, but you're absolutely certain that no one knows arms forging better than this grand craftsman, so you elaborate the details to him. Weapons forged by titans. Impossible it is, but observe, willing I am. The unstoppable lance versus the immovable shield. That's a cliffhanger right there. You want to make a bet? Zagreus came to me in a dream yesterday saying that my fortune will be delivered today. If I don't nab this chance, it will surely pelt my head with coins and demand to know what's stored inside. With the current situation, the supporters on both sides are about even right now. You could consider it. I'll better not get involved. You have been suspicious of these two merchants' claims from the start and decide not to get involved. You already found one? A paltry matter like this doesn't deserve the attention of the Grand Craftsman. Interested I am in this matter, polite refusal, no need. For the Grand Craftsman to personally preside over this, we are at a loss for words. Stop stalling, thrust the strongest lance at the strongest shield. Both have been broken. Could this be counterfeit? Someone call the guards. Have these two charlatans arrested. Some customers may ask, why did the lance and the shield break at the same time? The answer appears complicated but is quite simple. The powers of both titans are equal, so the outcome is naturally a stalemate. Even Zaga's disciples will blush at your ability to lie through your teeth. That's right, when the lance met the shield, did you feel like your eyes were shrouded, perhaps not even able to see the actual clash? That's the explosive remnant power of the titan. You're pretty good too. I understand now. So far-fetched, I want my money back. Y'all could see the black screen too? Not accurate the duel was. Strike an ordinary shield with the strongest spear, one will. Strike the strongest shield with an ordinary weapon, one shall. Understood the method of control variables. Act in haste, do not before truth you see. Act later, not too late it is, after the truth is revealed. The Grand Craftsman's words ring true. If weapons blessed by titans directly clash with each other, both would surely be severely damaged. But against commonplace weapons, the outcome would be vastly different. They call it inspect the quality of the shield, but it sounds like destroy it. This shield made of paper mache, it's as brittle as a bath's tile. Shattered it again. What is this godly might? Could you be Nikador itself? Again, let's see how you do against 3 of them. What exactly can this shield protect? The enemy's wrists? All these shields were smashed? Again, this can't be real. Let's see you smash 10 shields in one strike. Can I even do this in one strike? Again? All the shields have been shattered. How about you ring up Georius for more inventory? On this shield conclusion can one make. The lance quality one shall test again. Okay.
I will walk to the end with all your wills.
All other lances have been defeated, yet the shield remains steadfast and unshaken. Such flimsy material I've never seen. This isn't my full power. This is for scratching backs or something. How dare you swindle others using Georius' name, a most blasphemous act! May Nikador drop their lance over your head. The guards are already on their way. Prepare for judgment. If you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. Let's just admit our defeat this time. No fear of firewood as long as you stay in the mountains. A moment's mistake isn't the end of the world. And there will always be another time to rise again. Come clean and you will receive lighter punishment. I hope your licenses get suspended. To think the lances and shields have all been destroyed. I've lost my entire fortune. Lord Zagreus, were your words in my dream a whimsical prank? Bah, your prediction was most astute. No one got it right. The money is all yours. I shouldn't have gotten involved in this ruckus to begin with. The Talia paradox. So they insert my name into the achievement. Oh, wait. The reward for this one is golden honey cakes, dried sagilor fruit.
Protect me! Don't let me sink!
The louder is perfectly angled for you to fully take in the mural. The legend of Marmorial Paris is painted on it. The dawn device, the eternal city, the radiance of the gods. You sink into deep rumination when a tiny chimera trots over and shakes itself, leaving dewdrops fallen from its wings onto the lounger. Even it knows not to disrupt the serenity of this image. An unremarkable basket woven from plants native to Amphoreus. Years of direct sunlight and rain have caused its color to fade. The bottom is so stained with dirt you can even see faint traces of spider webs. It looks like it has been abandoned here without an owner for all this time. Your trailblazing spirit makes you curious as to whether this thing can still be used, so you decide to rummage through it. You discover two things inside the basket, a bag filled with dirt and a number of small nut-like objects. Though they may seem like trash to the untrained eye, your sharp intuition alerts you to something. There seems to be a faint light coursing across their surfaces.
There seem to be more guests in the grand.
An unremarkable box, a must-have necessity when it comes to storage. It looks like it could be easily smashed with a ball bat. However, you are an unexperienced trailblazer, you understand by now that one must not act recklessly. So you use your nimble fingers to tear open the box cover and find a dusty bottle containing an unidentified liquid. Looking at it, you imagine it must be some kind of drink. as the bottle has a symbol of Agusa on it. Looking at its color, you can see that it is not as clear as regular spring water and has a suspicious cloudiness to it. However, you also notice something special about it. As it sloshes around, you see small flashes of sparkling starlight. He has some symbol on his boots, but I can see it.
The story of the Christos tears.
I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this.
Why am I running when I can teleport?
More and more species are disappearing.
The tree trunk is engraved with the marks of Circes. As so many years have passed, only a thin layer of the original engraving remains, making it hard to notice at first sight. Comparing the location with the scroll's script, you're certain that this is the location for the mysterious ceremony. There is something strange about the dirt beneath you. Perhaps the countless ceremonies performed here before have hardened the earth, buried the offerings by the tree roots. As you are hit by a bizarre fluctuation of energy, your head feels a little pained. Oh. Could it be the ceremony is a success? You find it hard to believe as you look at the object that has suddenly appeared before you, suspended in midair. A number of voices begin to sound through your ears. Their words sound muffled, as if they have traveled a great distance. Ah, another follower bearing offerings in search of wisdom. You have brought the blessings of the three titans, Georios, the soil that nurtures all living things, Pagusa, the ever-reaching spring that brings life, seeds of Circes, those who will absorb all nutrients until they blossom and bear fruit. The golden fruit on the wisdom tree. We stand in its shelter, you and me. But where is the golden fruit, Circes? Why must you taunt your loyal disciples like this? Quiet! You must not disrespect the gods! I understand completely. This tree has grown too old, so old that it has come to the end of its life. Where can I get this golden fruit? The voices fall into complete silence, leaving your question unanswered, but you quickly understand what has happened. Long ago, the disciples of Circes would draw some kind of power from this tree. However, after countless ceremonies, even the tallest tree of the past grows old and unable to meet the demand of insatiable ceremonies. You have no idea how long it has been, but this ceremony was eventually either abandoned or forgotten, and the disciples of Circes very rarely attempted it again. That is, until your arrival. However, the tree no longer has anything to give you. The tree roots push a few items towards you as if trying to leave them at your feet. As you raise your head to look at the tree, the painted eyes engraved on its trunk seem to be both looking at you and staring off at some broken alien vision. The rotten offerings you gave have also disappeared and into thin air as if they never even existed. That's correct, Honorable Chrysos Heir. I implore you to grant this pitiful creature its death. Due to an error in the way that we have nurtured it, it has a defect that cannot be repaired. As things stand, it has at most 15 days left to live. What's more, it will be in endless agony for the entirety of its short existence. You hear them too, right? Those pitiful screams. Alright, as you wish. I just want to know, why did you allow it to be born? Every being that goes extinct does so for a reason, and it is difficult to undo. By relying on these seeds, you are only creating and you are not allowing the dead to return. Because perhaps this way it does not have to face nature. Before it went extinct, these creatures spent a long time in captivity. They were the most common source of meat in this land. As source of meat, they are returning to the world just to die once more? Lady Chrysos Heir, are you blaming me for this? No. Perhaps this creature and I are one and the same. Please move aside, I will bring an end to its suffering. Aww. Even here they ask her to kill things. Oh, disjointed memories. Where we are. This looks like Janusopolis.
Light up the dawn.
Right here, I just did a basic check of the perimeter and there's nothing dangerous or any new discoveries out there. We are already remote, and everything that's been left behind here is basically still in its original state. I didn't rummage around out of respect for your ceremony, so let's get started on that right now. This thing is so annoying.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Finish them off.
For tomorrow!
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
No other choice but forward. The future will come.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
I'll see you off.
Existence is of no consequence.
For tomorrow!
There's more to life. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
The future will come.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn.
Amphoreus will welcome a true dawn.
Where is the warm sun? Where is soft death? Where is my lover waiting? Where are the heroes from the epics? My master, when will you make your return and bring life into the earth? I don't know. Are you talking with Georgios? No, we can't just sit here on our butts and do nothing. How ironic. He was the whole reason I started the investigation. I never thought that the most dangerous place of all wasn't somewhere in the city but right next to him. So this is what the Oracle meant by being in peril. Even so, I still don't regret anything. I just wish I had seen through his mask a lot earlier instead of allowing myself to get played like a fool. Pull yourself together, Persephone. Come on now, before they have decided to do away with you. As long as I put those wandering Titankin to good use, I'll find a chance to escape. Hades. So Persephone attracted them here. I really cannot keep her around anymore. That's weird. Why is the scroll not working? Radaman, you would dare scheme against me? What the heck were you thinking pulling a stunt like that? Don't you know that could get someone killed? Yes, I confess that this wasn't the best idea and I'm sorry about them. But am I not doing all this for you? If we just got a little more funding, we could have our own bigger stall at the market and live a better life. For me, stop making excuses for your own despicability. What a joke. All these years together and I've only just seen your true colors now. Stop being so unreasonable. It's just replacing some not so important supplies. I know when to stop. And besides, Radaman is the one who directed everything. I'm just an assistant at best. Okay, stop going on about that one thing already. It's people like you who just sit around in the garden researching all day who have no idea how stressful everyday life has become. Can you think about me once in a while? Forget about it. I don't want to argue with you. Let's both just calm down for a second. Find anything? Talk about the slate. Ever since last year, we have had problems with many expedition team supplies in the city, including emergency rations nearing the expiry date, grass and weeds mixed in with medicinal herbs, and defective scrolls. We started investigating burglaries early on, but never made any progress. Nadradaman was a gardener in the Garden of Life, just like Persephone. He was always an upstanding kind of guy. I never took him for. And as for Hades, I always knew that guy was a crook. Talk about the tail slate. Good girl, Posephone. You really are a good, brave girl, aren't you? You feel Hecate on what you saw, her lips tighten and the color drains from her face. You notice her hand holding the Telslate start quivering. Unlike the Telslate, hidden document, the records of the entire dispute between blah blah blah. I will help you take this evidence back so everyone can know the truth. Talk about the scroll. Serves him right, it really does. By Talanton's grace, that's what he deserves. This thing is called the Light of Aquila, and it releases a bright ball of light out of the scroll after you have used it. It's quite bright and noticeable. Since Teleslate can be used outside the city, people often use these kinds of scrolls to send messages and confirm locations. This one's obviously defective though, and no use at all. Oh, that's interesting. So teleslates don't work outside Okama. Talanton will spare no sinner. He deserves it. However, now that I think about it, if Radaman was involved, I'm afraid his original plan was to get rid of both the husband and wife. Is that all there is? Alright, let's go through what we know once more. First, Posephone noticed dodgy supplies sent to the expedition team, traced it back to Radaman, and secured ironclad evidence of his guilt. However, during this process, Radaman came to learn about everything. Okay. Sensing potential danger, Persephone followed Hades out of the city to escape, and had no idea that her husband was actually caught up in everything. While outside the city, Persephone learned the truth about Hades being in cahoots with Radaman, and she was threatened. She secretly recorded some evidence and planned on using Wandering Titankin as a distraction to make her escape. Anyway, the camp was attacked and Hades tried using a light of Aquila to send for help, never realizing that he was in fact using dodgy supplies himself. That's my analysis of the situation. Anything else to add? Not for now. Okay, let's head back then. Auntie Demetria is still waiting for us.
Peaceful days are like breezes, carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Ah, you're back! You're back! You have been through so much. How was it? Did you find anything? Actually, we did find a few clues out there. Hecate shoots you a glance and recounts to Demetria everything you discovered at the camp. I see, so then you mean my darling Persephone. Traces of almost imperceptible sorrow and pleading color the old woman's words. The corners of Hecate's mouth twitch ever so slightly, but she finally looks up at you for help. The way I see it, Persephone probably wasn't killed by Hades. Of course, this doesn't necessarily mean that she's still alive, but out of consideration for the old lady's condition, you spare her the second half of that thought. A glimmer of hope sparks up the old lady's complexion, like a piece of driftwood floating in stormy waters. Hecate's appreciative gaze further reinforces your determination in holding the second half of that thought to yourself. Yes, you also said she was planning on making an escape. Persephone was always been a smart one ever since she was just a little girl. That's right, that's what I think. Yes, I believe that with her capacities, she will have no problem escaping from the clutches of that terrible man. Persephone just has her reasons. Whatever they are, or why she hasn't made it back yet. Ah, yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. My Persephone is still alive. Don't worry, Auntie Demetria. I'll keep searching for her no matter what. I'll bring your Persephone back for you. Thank you, good child. Persephone, my Persephone. Her gaze glazes over and a bizarre, excited and mesmerized look falls across her face. Let Auntie Demetria cool off for a while. I personally need to cool off too. Great work, Talia. Thank you so much. Here's your reward. There you go.
I heard the fruits are on sale.
So this was my childhood dream, huh? I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost. I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost.
I needed to bring myself some snacks. Wait, I need to see what they are selling on the shops.
HSR's collection is sold out for now. Keep an eye out for the next batch.
Hmm. Oh. Great granddaughter of Thanatos. I don't know what you're reading, lady, but you should stop. Nicator battles the Rosy Celestial Maid. Wait, isn't it about March? They called March Rosy Celestial Maiden. March fighting Nicator. A painting from the Rosy Celestial Maiden series released by an opportunistic art dealer. You can't help but chuckle upon seeing March 7's dashing form as she fights in the space. There's one more shop that I can visit. Cartona's shop. Okay. This reminds me about something. Okay, Kemnos shield. Dark crystal ore. Okay, now I can continue my quest. Interview witnesses. What was this quest about? Your money pouch has disappeared with a young girl. Someone must know where she is. Okay, that makes sense. Kairos. What would you like to eat? Local specialties or perhaps something more outlandish that has been lost to time? Did you see a child running this way? A child? Oh, you must mean Serena! That girl is always stealing leftovers off the table. She makes quite an impression. I was going to treat her to something delicious, but she told me she would get indigestion if she ate while lying down. But that's getting off track now. Yes, I saw her running towards the city gate and being sneaky about it. I'm not sure what she was up to. Good day, friend. Looking for some good stuff that floats in a whimsy? You have come to the right place. Did you see a child running this way? A child? Maybe, maybe not. My memory ain't what it used to be, but maybe a few balance coins will get it working again. Pull out the baseball bat. Pull out the flaming lance. Pull out the hat. Here it goes. Harmony. Hey, chill out. I was just kidding around. No need to bash me around with Giorio's scepter. I saw that kid, and I also know exactly what she's looking for all this time. She's hiding up high on the platform to the right. Go take a look. That's where she stashes all her precious stuff.
These fruits aren't very good quality.
Mister, do you know where my mom and dad are? I haven't seen them since that day. I hear you have been standing sentry at the city gates and know pretty much everyone. You must know where they went then, right? They have probably headed off somewhere very far away. How far? Don't tell me they went back to our hometown without telling me. I wanna find them. I don't think you'll be able to. It's really dangerous outside Okema. I'm not afraid of danger. I just want my mom and dad. I've been out for a walk outside the city before with the grown-ups, so if I go out again, I'll be fine. The Ikatusians are as stubborn as a pack of dromasses. You might not be afraid of anything, but you still need to get yourselves ready before you head out again. You don't want to give up halfway, do you? Get ready? What do you mean by that? Like, lots and lots of money, you'll need money to buy equipment and supplies, and you should probably hire a few dramasses plus a group of attendants. Then what? You worry about all that stuff first. You know it's not easy earning money, right? I understand. I will do my best to save money until I got enough to go find them. Huh? Hello? I finally got you. The wind sure is noisy today. Granddad Zagreus, I pray to you one last time. Please make my legs lightning fast. I can't move. Is that it? I only just finished warming up. Give me my money pouch. Where are your parents? Do they not discipline you? I found this on the ground and wanted to return it to you. Fine, I admit that I didn't want to give it back to you at first. But that doesn't matter now. No matter how much money I can save, there's no point. Philippos told me Icatus had all gone, and my mom and dad. Bard never lies. I will never be able to go back to my hometown, and I will never see mom and dad again. The girl begins to sob quietly. Icatus, just from the name of the city, you guess it is a place of all ill omens. That place has been wiped from the face of the earth and buried alongside the child's hopes. The girl tilts her head to one side and looks down at the market. It's hard to tell whether she wants to join in. So now, what can I do? What should I do? Go turn yourself in to the guards. Go read a ton of books. Go learn some music theory. Go learn a craft. Go and read a whole stack of books. You have a curious and bright mind and are handy with numbers. Learn enough so that you will be able to feed yourself in the future. I understand, I'll give it a try. I told her that because I already met her in different mission and she was a really studious kid in that mission. So I was like, yeah, books. Books sound like a good response. Okay, we did all the missions I had in Amphoreus. At least the ones I found. I don't know if there are some missions I didn't pick up yet. Oh, there's a shop here. There's a shop here. Janus Steed. Achmonides. Strange Crystal. Ah, Castrum Hemloss. Lovely place. Hate it here. There are some puzzles I didn't do, but overall, I don't see any missions. Oh, here's a mission. Janus Sanctuary. I don't see any missions in Fallen City. Okay. Kremlos has different map in Fallen City than the regular Kremlos, I think. But I don't see any quest here either. Abyss of Fate, Janusopolis. The map is the same. Grove of Epiphany. No missions here. Nightless Chapel. No missions here. Dragon City Sticks, yeah. There was one mission I was supposed to do here. Also, we are getting a proper version of this city next patch. No missions in ID Olivia I. Okay, so only mission I have to pick up is here. Oh. Oh.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
Hmm.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
You slip through a hollow in the tree and ascend to the lower level. A strange current of air lifts you up to the higher level. Alright, I'll just start working. Someone else! Indeed! I've never seen you in the sanctum before. The temple is well guarded. How did you manage to get in? Or perhaps it's a sign of permission granted by Janus. Tell me, do you know anything about the mechanism on this wall? Isn't it door lock? That's not something you should say lightly. Still, if you're privy to such details, perhaps you really are the one I need. This device is called Janus Maze, a divination tool of the Gate of Infinity. It can trace the location of anything. There is a backlog of requests this month, and the acolyte meant to handle them is nowhere to be found. And now you appear. Got it, I'm on it. That's some quick understanding. Don't you think this is the arrangement of the Fate Titans? Don't worry, you will be well compensated. Now, let's give it a try. Stand in front of the maze. I will use a simple question as an example to get you familiar. Oh, Gate of Infinity, please guide us. Where is the cookie I saved yesterday? The maze has been revealed. I will leave it to you. Cookie? That's
Is
it.
this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
That's it. That's the mission. You've got talent. This is how the extrapolation works. Pose a question, deduce the path, and find the answer. My job is to transcribe the path into text on the slate. Let's see. Client, Priest Monma. Leftover cookies can be found in Priest Hannah's belly. That Grandma's cookies are a delicacy even the former Holy Maiden praised. I was saving them to enjoy later. Now I will need to have a strong word with that priest. Let's try another practice. This time let's trace... where is the true acolyte? Hell. Perfect. Alright, excellent. The extrapolation is complete. Let's see the result. Can be found in Odysseus' banquet hall. Janus above. I declare the acolyte position vacant. Congratulations, you're now appointed. You have mastered the mechanism of Janus maze. It's time to tackle real requests. Let me check. From a follower named Siphone. Where has my father's intelligence gone? That's quite abstract. Could it be dementia? Unfortunately, I know this follower. Her father is indeed elderly and mentally diminished, but if the Gate of Infinity wills it, recovering the father's intellect may not be impossible. Take your position, Acolyte. We are curing dementia with power of the Titans now. Well done, Acolyte. This is your first request, a notable occasion. Let's see the transcription. It flew away. Okay. It flew away. This surely isn't the answer the client wants. Luckily, I studied remedial methods for such cases. By refining the question and asking again, we may get a better result. Allow me. Where has the knowledge in Siphonia's father's mind flown to? Alright, try again, Acolyte. As the question deepens, the extrapolation becomes more complex, but I believe you can manage. Okay. Possibly we may find the knowledge that flew away. You have fully grasped it, Acolyte. I can sense it in the transcription. This omen is clear. Let's see. All over the world. Still not much better. Scattered across the world. Seems that even with Janus' power, what no longer exists cannot be entirely restored. Yet I have a feeling this outcome may not be as bad as it seems. Acolyte, take the slate to the client. She's just downstairs. Hello, can I help you? I've come to deliver Jan's prophecy. Ah, you're the priest. My father has been senile for a long time now. Please tell me, where can I find his wisdom? So, this is the answer, Janus. I offer you my gratitude. Did you figure something out? Priest, you might not know this, but my father was a renowned lecturer who taught countless students before retiring due to poor health. And Janus' response is undoubtedly reminding me that my father's wisdom has long taken root all over the world through his students. He was a great man. In any case, praise Janus and thank you for your effort. I plan to contact his students, perhaps meeting some old faces may help improve his condition. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
How long is this mission? Are you satisfied with the reward? Let's continue. The next request comes from a city guard. The content is, where's my true love? Janus can find that. To be honest, I'm not entirely confident about this either. Matters of love should ideally fall under the domain of Nestia still. Let's trust the great Janus and give it a try. Those people treat Janus like ChatGPT. You are getting better at this. Have you considered formally joining the temple? First, let's look at the result on the slate. Among the streets of Janusopolis. As expected, we'll need to refine the question for a clearer answer. Great Janus, please grant our follower most detailed guidance. I'll leave it to you, Acolyte. Jesus. In Janusopolis a dwelling 177. Such precise directions, surely this will satisfy the follower. The slate is yours to deliver. I'm starting to think this is a stalker that is looking for someone. Oh, it's you! I've come to deliver Janus' prophecy. Oh, thank you, Great One. This is the 10th time I've submitted the request. And finally, there is an answer. Please let me receive the prophecy. Room 177. No, that's my old friend's place. I've seen her face too often. There is no way it's her. But the Titan's prophecy cannot be wrong. Yet she... What should I do? This devout guard is likely to stew over this for a while. They say interfering in love can get you kicked by a trauma, so let's quietly sleep away.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
I remember that guy. He was during the fall of Okama with me. Now for the final request in the backlog. This is the only request that the other priests abandoned due to insufficient pay and excessive complexity. The request comes from a child, a devout followed named Pam, and reads, "Where's my mother's soul? Can we ever find the soul? Take your position, Acolyte." The Nether Realm. As expected, the Netherrealm, Thanatos domain. A perfectly reasonable answer. Should we just tell the child this? Please guide us. Where exactly is the Netherrealm? Forgive my presumption, Acolyte, but I also wish to know your turn. Okay. Whatever you say. That was good. Let's do it. Walls made of fabric. The omen has changed, but what does it mean? A philosophical theory? Mythological connections? I think we need one final extrapolation. This will be the last attempt. Where exactly is the Netherrealm where Pam's mother resides? And we came back to the... Jesus. Ah, damn it. He doesn't want to listen. Yes. Ah. Ah. Damn it. So close, yet so far. No! Damn it. Final. That was hard. Rainbows and walls made of fabric suspended above the heart. 3 attempts are the limit for a single question. No matter what, we have done our best. Acolyte, could you deliver the slate to the child? I will wait here for you. I'll be on my way then.
The Holy Maiden is resting. Do not disturb her.
you, big sister? I've come to deliver Jan's prophecy. A claw of a heart, I understand now. It's the amulet in my jacket pocket. The one Mom made for me. Is my mom's soul inside? The child pulls out the pouch and begins to tear it apart. Before long, you both notice writing on the inner silk lining. Dear Pam, no matter how far apart we are, Mom will always be with you. Aww. Thank you, big sister. I'm going home to sew this amulet back together. Mom taught me how. See you next time.
Pretty good luck.
Okay, I need to go back to that priest again. Hey. You're back, how did it go? Is that so? Well, Acolyte, though I've previously recommended you for a position in the temple, truthfully it's not a great career. A priest's life is dull and monotonous, often involving dealing with ignorance and corruption. I have no desire to linger here longer than necessary, but when interacting with people's faith, there are always a few moments that make me forget those frustrations and immerse myself in my duties. These requests were such moments. Great work, Acolyte. Now that all the backlog has been completed, go to the Fate Titans and extol your virtues. You have earned it. Additionally, there are a few old scrolls left, mostly unidentified and masterless entries, offering no rewards and posing insignificant difficulty. Resolving them would truly be a priest's glory. If you're interested, come find me. May your path be clear, Acolyte. The passage will always remain open to you. Okay, the only thing left is Dragonbone City Styxia. Aye aye.
Light up the dark.
Welcome to the Maze House. Are you familiar with these balls? You just use the power of Oronyx to get them into the halls. It's been so long since I've seen a living person I forgot to check. You know how to use the Oronyx prayer, right? That I do. You almost got me. Anyway, using the prayer isn't such a big deal. Listen carefully. As long as you make all the balls stop on the pressure plates, it's done. Look at the balls are here and here, okay?
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblaze?
That was complicated. See, I wasn't lying, this is just a small part. The old priest of Oronyx left 2 more puzzles behind. Such a nostalgic atmosphere. How long has it been since I've been here? To keep the puzzle going, let's not take the same route back. We'll go around from the other side.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
Brings back memories, but I can't stay in the past forever. Let's move on. I remember the old priest saying that the puzzles would keep expanding over time. Looks like this is what he meant. The priest of Oronyx. Impressive, isn't it? No time to waste. Let's begin. Be sure to remember the position of the balls. Oh, okay. I don't have time sitting here solving puzzles. I don't have time for that. I achieved at least most of what I wanted. Done. If we can raid. Okay, let's raid Serenity, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Maybe even earlier than today. But to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to play. Anyway, bye bye.